Hi everyone, this is the Canon SL2 with the 50mm 1.2 lens. This is my first trial and I wanted to see if it does a good job in low light. I've seen some examples of the SL2 on YouTube and I see a lot of noise, and I think it's because the lens is not as wide open as this one. I have seen a preview of this lens and there might be, let's see, some noise over here, just a little bit of noise. Right now I'm filming at 1/60th of a second because I'm filming approximately 24 frames per second. I'm at f1.2 and the ISO is at 400. With a low ISO and with a nice f-stop, I can definitely see an improvement. Now, one thing that this camera does very well, and I might be seeing that way a little bit, and that's because I'm not used to the monitor. It has a flip screen. One of the things that the SL2 has that does very well compared to something like the Fuji X100F is that it has great continuous autofocus, right? The autofocus on this camera is similar to the 80D. Right now, it also has the video micro attached to this, and you have to do this manually before you record, so there's no way of seeing the any of the audio metering right now. Now, because this is a 50mm lens on a crop sensor, it's about a 75. I think it's a 1.5 crop. I'm going to have to look at that. But it's close to about 75 millimeters. So right now I'm about easily 2 3/4 feet from the camera. Usually when I record with the X100F, I'm about that much. And let's see if it does it. No, it can't. The focal distance, the minimum focal distance on the f of the 50 1.2 is pretty wide. Definitely, if I put let's say something like this, I can't really tell if it is focusing or not. Doesn't look like it. That's interesting. But definitely it's focused on my face. It has face recognition. It's in servo AF. So I'm really interested to hear the audio with the video micro and see if there's any noise. I am very excited to use this camera because recently I sold my Canon 5D Mark III. I'm ready to use new technology like this, where the dual pixel focus is like an awesome piece of technology and is available only in Canon cameras. There's some pros and cons, of course, using Canon at the moment for DSLRs, and we'll talk about those things as we move forward with the SL2's review. Alright, so I will be seeing you soon.